What's happening, Facebook? Happy Monday. Here we go again, right? All right, so I know a lot of you guys are at work, so those watching the replay, thanks for tuning in, checking it out. This is a topic that I think is really important, just because I typically find that a lot of people that I work with, or a lot of people that I've been coaching as of recent, they are not so good about setting goals, and they definitely are not good at setting SMART goals. And so if you don't know what SMART goals are, I'm going to be jumping in that today, and I'm going to be talking about how to set them. So I know that you're going to get a lot out of this, just because unless you listen, unless you learn, unless you've studied this, this is going to be a brand new thing. So it's going to be essentially just another arrow in the quiver in order to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. So I don't know if that's backwards for you guys, but hopefully it made sense. So I'm actually on the way to the chiropractor this morning, getting a little bit of a late start. My new schedule, I'm just kind of trying to condense it all. And so this morning, running over there to get a little bit more physical therapy done on the knee. But we're about up to 100%. I'd probably call it about 99.5%. Man, I'm doing squats. I'm doing leg press. I'm jumping around, feeling pretty dang good. I just need to probably do a little bit more yoga to stretch that ligament out now that it's fully healed and fused together. So now you guys know. So Kevin, what's going on, man? Happy Monday. JD just left the office, so hope you're over there getting some work done. But as I mentioned, today I'm going to talk about how to set SMART goals if you're not doing that already. So first I want to talk about the reason why most people do not hit their goals, right? The reason that 98% of people do not hit their goals or are not where they're at in life is because they fail to set goals in the first place. So how are you going to get to an ultimate destination when you really have never put a pin on the map for the location that you want to end up? If you're going on a road trip, and you don't necessarily have a destination on where you want to end up, then you're going to end up anywhere. You're with no GPS, with no road map, and you just keep driving, right? You're pretty much just driving blind. Before you know it, you're going to end up in a lake or in the ocean or running into a cow, right? Because you need that direction in order to achieve those things in life, in order to reach those goals. And sorry, my phone's bouncing a little bit here, but it's a little bit safer than me driving while holding my phone. So I hope you guys can handle it. Michael, what's happening, man? Happy Monday. I still have an unread text from you, so I'll get back to you in a bit, brother. Trevor, hope you're having a good Monday as well, dude. Haven't chatted with you in a bit, so hope all is well down there in Wichita. But so the reason 98% of people are not where they want to be in life is because they fail to set goals, and two, they fail to write them down, which I'm gonna get to that in just a moment. But until you're actually taking those ideas, dreams, goals, and take them out of the thought world, right, and putting them into this third dimension, this third dimensional world that we can feel, touch, taste, smell, etc., right? It's measurable at that point in time. So until you do that, you're not going to be able to transmute those goals into reality. So I really hope that makes sense. If it does not, read Think and Grow Rich. I talked about it in my live the other day, why it's been such an impactful book in my life. And that's going to essentially kind of give you the secret sauce behind everything. So go check it out. Talked about goals need to be written down in order to transmutate into this third dimension. And so let me jump into and talk about what SMART goals actually are. All right. And if you guys are getting value out of this, I love the comments. So drop a comment or, put an emoji in there. I'm always good with a thumbs up. So thumbs up it as much as you guys would like. And then share it if you guys are finding some valuable nuggets in here. So SMART goals, right? SMART goals are actually, sorry guys. That's what happens when you get calls during a live video. So SMART goals, like I said, SMART, S-M-A-R-T, is actually an acronym. That stands for, we'll just jump into the S for now, right? So S stands for specific, right? Your goals must be specific. You must know specifically what you want to do, achieve, reach, have, etc. Everything from, monetary goals to relationship goals to spiritual goals, all these other things. Because, like I said, without a roadmap, without an end goal in mind, then, you are just, you're up a creek without a paddle. You don't know where you're going. So I'm pulling up to the chiropractor now, so I'll make this quick for you guys. So they must be specific, aka they must be well-defined and very clear. So when you're reading off your goals, they're not only clear to you, but those goals are going to be very clear to other people as well. So S is for specific. M in SMART for SMART goals. M is measurable, right? So these must be measurable, meaning you must be able to measure, from where you were to where you're going to be, right? They must be, there must be a date and place, right? So you can measure the time frame along with that. So I'm going to jump into that as well. T is actually time, so it goes into more detail on that. A in SMART goals is attainable, right? So they must be something that you can truly visualize, right? Not so far outside of your understanding, your wheelhouse, your belief, right? They have to be within that, not too big, so that they actually are mentally attainable, right? Harry, what's going on, man? I heard you might be in KC. If you are, holler at me, man. It'd be great to link up with you while you're in town. So yeah, they must be attainable and believable at the same time. And then that actually leads right into R, right? These goals, they must be realistic. R stands for realistic, right? They must be something that you can grasp, something you can fathom, attainable with your current beliefs. They must be within your vision of what you're trying to accomplish with these goals, right? R is realistic. And then T, and I'll jump out of here. I would suggest if you want kind of more a broad view at this, Google SMART goals. There's like worksheets. There are all kinds of stuff out there to help you set these goals. So that's my suggestion. Study this a little bit more, right? Develop yourself into someone who sets SMART goals, or one of the variations, right? There's a bunch of different ways to set goals, but they all follow a very similar blueprint. And so to finish this off, the last letter in SMART is T. T is for time-based, right? They must have a specific timetable in place, right? So that you have, a date of accomplishment. So, and it must be, with enough time to complete it, right? If you're just saying, hey, I want to, I want to go from making $50,000 a year to $100,000 a year in the next month. While that might sound great, it might not be all that realistic when it comes to your time frame, unless you're getting ready to upgrade majorly in your day job or whatever else, and you know something I don't. Make it realistic, okay? So I want to go from a $50,000 a year job to a $100,000 a year job in the next, 9 to 12 months. But be specific, right? It's either going to be 9 months or it's 12 months. So be very specific so that you hit it within that time frame. And then you got to do whatever it takes, right? Maybe you can escalate through the ranks at your current job. Usually that's not the case in order to make $100,000. Or you start looking at other positions where you can actually focus on your strengths and talents, or somewhere within your area of expertise, and use that in order to kind of rank yourself up through the ladder, the corporate ladder. SMART goals. That's what SMART stands for: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based, right? All these things help essentially form and help you visualize a mental picture of what it's going to take in order for you to reach those particular goals. And that's what it's all about, right? When you can see it in your, in your mind's eye, and you believe that it's possible, that's when it's going to start materializing. But you have to write it down, get it out of the thought world into the physical reality that we all live in. Got some alarms going off here. In order to actually start seeing that manifest within your life. So hope you guys found value with with this live. Jordan, what's happening, man? About to jump off here, but let's catch up this week, brother. I'll leave you guys with this. It's actually a different quote. I've heard it said a couple different ways, but a goal without a plan is just a wish. And then the second way I've heard, and this is the way I live my life, right? A goal not written down is just a wish. So get out there, write down your goals, make them SMART, and start changing your life one goal at a time. Hope you guys have a good one. I'm gonna go get my back cracked and my knee worked on. So have a great Monday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.